on boats, lot of hoes, making dough, how I go, how I go, blinded, sedated, driving 180, highway, I'm faded, all alone.
I'm so full. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm full. Oh. So this other time I was chilling with him at the place that I was staying at in my room, and we're like, you know what, like I'm getting ready for bed. I'm really tired. Like I just want to go to sleep. And then it was around 11:30 at night, like close to midnight, guys, close to midnight. And then Aim's phone rings. Yeah, so he answers it, hello. And in the other end of the conversation, I hear, babes. I'm like, when you know, right, ladies? When you know, you know. I knew the second at hello, I knew today was the day. Today was the day. Today was the day. 1+1 must give me 2. Today. Today, I get it every time because I get 1+1 in part 12. Today was the day 1+1 was supposed to give me 3. She's like, hello. And then he looks at me, he's like, oh, it's babes. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, hello, hi. Oh my God, I didn't see you for like a week. I just wanted to check. Okay, I should stop talking like that. She was just so irritating, but it's fine. He's like, no, she's like, no, I just was checking on you. I haven't seen you in a week. I really miss you. Mind you, obviously, when you leave your volume at a high, even though your phone is not on speaker, you could hear the other person's conversating. So you can hear the entire conversation, the replies and everything. So she's like, no, I missed you. And he's like, oh, okay. You wanna talk to Janica? Like why are you calling me basically at midnight? Like, what do you want? So she's like, no, I was just checking on you. I don't want to talk to Janica. I just wanted to check on you. I missed you. Are you guys okay? Did you manage to go to town yesterday? I heard you said you wanted to go buy those sneakers. Have you bought them? Like, conversations that are not like, couldn't you have waited to see him ning hard? Like, I don't understand the call and the urgency to call someone's man on some at midnight. Like, it was sketchy. Ladies, again, when you know, right? Women, guys, women's intuitions, hey, if it wasn't made by God himself, women intuitions, ladies, your gut feeling, listen to it, baby girl. Listen to your gut feeling. Anyway, so I'm listening and she's like, yeah, okay, I just wanted to say hi. He's like, okay, dude, like, okay, I'm gonna talk, cool, bye, thanks. Awkwardly, like, why is this girl calling me? No conversation, nothing to say, just hi. So he's like, okay, sharp. I'm like, sharp, I'm hanging up now, like, cool. He's like, oh, okay, sharp, I love you. Eh? Can someone explain to me for 5 marks in a short paragraph of 100 words? This girl, I love you. Why? Please explain. Someone, please explain. Please explain. Please explain, guys. Like, guys, explain. Like, what would you do? Okay, what would you do? Like, explain. I'm gonna sit here. Explain. Comment down below what you would do. Explain. I love you. She said I love you, guys. She said I love you. So I'm waiting for him to reply. He's like, huh? I'm like, huh? In the back of the freaking room, I'm like, huh? Like, did I just hear that? He's like, what? He's like, no, I love you. He's like, hey, Joe. And then he laughs. Nah, he laughs. Like, legit die laughing. He's like, okay, Joe, like, bye. And then hangs up, puts the phone down, looks at me. He's like, babe, did you hear that? I'm like, did she just say she loves you? And then he laughs and laughs. And I'm like, I'm glad you find this funny. Is this funny? Is this a joke? Are you enjoying the attention? Because I know I'm not laughing. You know, at the time I was not laughing, you guys. I was just shook. I'm like, no, I don't understand. Like, do you guys chat? He's like, yeah, we chat sometimes. If she wants to know something, she'll text me, I'll reply. I'm like, something is wrong. If she feels comfortable enough to call you midnight, knowing that we basically always together, and has the decency to say, I love you, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong that you're doing. You're clearly doing something that's making her feel comfortable enough to even get to a point where she expresses to you that she loves you, knowing very well that you have a girlfriend. Like, I didn't get it. He's like, I was like, yeah, yeah. But like, what's wrong? Like, what are you doing that's making her so comfortable to call you up and say those things? Like, something is off. And then I'm like, no, no. Guys, I slept mad. I woke up and I was just trying to understand what had just happened. I call up Flower. I'm like, girl, we need to talk now. Meet me up 5 minutes down the street. We need to talk. She's like, okay, yeah, I also wanted to talk to you. I'm like, okay. So I go to her. I'm like, babes, this is what happened. This is what I've been seeing. I'm telling her all the signs that I've been seeing. I'm like, what's happening with your friends, baby girl? She's like, actually, I was scared to tell you, but I've been seeing it as well. I just didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to make you feel insecure when maybe you were not seeing anything or you weren't feeling like something was off. But I saw everything and she is wrong for what she did yesterday. I'm like, thank God someone can see it, because I literally felt like I was probably being insecure. Maybe it was all in my head. Like, I thought there was something wrong with me. Like, am I like, stop. Like, you know, like I'm being crazy right now. But I'd still peep. So she's like, no, I saw and I understand completely. And you're right. Like, something don't make sense. Something doesn't smell right. So I tell her everything that happened. She's like, she's so wrong for this. I'm going to talk to her because what the hell, dude? Like, so she leaves. And as I'm walking away from her, going back to my room, guess who shows up in the middle of the street? The devil herself in the flesh. No go le pollo yang ka letsatsi la teng ne ke bone fela satane fela a lebeletse ka matlho. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Oh, Jesus, I'm joking. So I see her. Guys, does this girl not have the decency? Like, she ran to me. She's like, hi, girl. Oh, my God. Hugs me. I'm like, hi, girl. Oh, my God. Where have you been? I missed you guys. Like, I haven't seen you guys in like a week. Where's Flower? I haven't talked to her in like forever. Oh, where's M? Is he around? Is he in your room? Like, where is he? I'm like, where's Manyano? Manyano? Where's it this girl? This girl. I'm like, oh, she doesn't think I heard what she said yesterday. But that's what bothers me, is that she was really going to be two-faced like that on some, you know, I missed you. Where have you been? We should hang out often. Yet yesterday she was telling my man that she loved him. Yang, how? She's like, oh my God, did your boyfriend tell you that I called him yesterday and like we talked about us and this trip that we're going to? I'm like, I was listening to the conversation yesterday and you guys didn't talk about any trip. Well, in my head, I'm like, oh, what trip? So I'm like, oh, what trip? because in the phone call yesterday, I really, like, I didn't hear anything about a trip. It was literally a conversation about nothing. So I'm like, oh, maybe they had a conversation. Most likely they've been chatting and so I'm like, what trip? She's like, oh no, we're going to the sneakers thing in Johannesburg. We're setting up the transport. We even have money for it. It's this weekend. This weekend, that thing, it was literally 2 days from that day. I'm like, ow, who guy am I going with? Because I didn't get the memo. So I'm like, you and who? It's like, it's me, it's gonna be M and a few of my friends and this and this. We have transport and we're gonna come back on this day. We're gonna sleep overnight. God. Like we're gonna sleep overnight. Oh my god, girl. I'm gonna introduce your man to some bad girls. I'm like, waring naro waity. I'm like, you want to introduce him to some bad girls? Like, what you mean? It's like, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna party all night. I'm gonna get him drunk. I'm gonna get your man drunk. I'm like, huh? What are you saying? Like, I was just, guys, I was trying to understand what the hell was happening. Already, I'm shocked about what she said last night, ne? Already. And this information is just too much too soon. So I'm like, girl, you know what? Okay, I have to go, Nacho. Like, I have to go. I got to my room mad as hell because I'm like, this girl wouldn't just make this story up. I'm like, when I am, oya kaiga weekend, we taro ya kaiga weekend. What do you mean? No, I just met babes in the street and she's telling me that you guys had this transport ready, accommodation ready, overnight shanties, like it's fun. Like I, no, this is the sneakers thing I was thinking of going about. I'm like, oh, it's in 2 days. When did you think you were gonna tell me that you're thinking about going? What if you decide you're gonna go? When were you gonna tell me? He's like, no, I was gonna tell you. I was like, oh, me, Ratama. We are going together, everybody. I'm packing. And he's like, no, don't do that. I'm like, hey, this girl literally just said, I'm going to introduce your man to some bad girls. And he's like, what? What the hell? Why the hell would she say that? I'm like, dude, at this point, your whats and whys don't make sense because it's clear what this girl wants, and that's you. And if you're still gonna make her comfortable, she's going to continue doing this. And clearly, she's disrespectful because she said it straight in my face like this. Like, I'ma introduce him to some bad girls. Just so you know, she was, it was very matter of fact. Like, ne ke re go bolelele fela gore o itse gore well, while we'll be in Joburg, I'm like, I'm going. I'm packing my stuff and we're all going. If you guys have transport ready, I'm sitting on your lap. If you have accommodation, we're sharing the bed. We are going. By the way, I was not gonna go anywhere. I was just trying to make a point, Uti. Like you're not acting shocked as if he was kind of luring her in or enjoying the attention. You know, it really made me mad. I was like, something is off here, and it made sense. I'm like, it's probably you who made her comfortable enough to be able to get to this point and feel the way she feels, and you know, it's just ridiculous. Hey guys, so at one point he's like, you know what, I'm going to confront her. So he's like, no, don't worry, I'm gonna talk to her. He goes to her, says like, why would you tell my girlfriend that, you know, you're gonna introduce me to some bad girls? Why would you even mention the trip? It's not your place. First of all, why were you busy telling me you love me over the phone? He's like, oh my god, your girlfriend is so sensitive. I was just joking. I was just joking. And then he comes to me, he's like, no, girl, like, she said she was joking, but I did talk to her. I told her not to do those type of things, and I was just, I put her in her place, basically. I'm like, oh, okay. 5 minutes later, I get a text, the WhatsApp text from her, and some, girl, you're so sensitive. Like, I was just joking, man. Oh, I can't believe you took that too hard. I'm like, if that was a joke, first of all, you would have said you were joking immediately after saying that. Second of all, we all know that every joke has some truth to it. Like, every joke, you guys, you need to pay attention to your friends, these people you call your friends, and the jokes that they make about you, because those little jabs that they say is a joke, most likely that's what they're trying to say to you. Because even though it's like, oh, I'm joking, no, you're not. There's some truth to it, because if it just came out like that, it means it was in your mind all along. Must, yeah, or all creative when, it just doesn't make sense. So guys, yay, Nehuli hectic. She's like, oh, on the text, she's like, no, oh my god, this and this and this, ing. Fine. We squashed that. No one went anywhere, and no Joburg happened there. No one went to any sneaker event. Hell to the no. So, um, the next week, Flower came and was like, I'm gonna talk to her. Approached her, told her, you know, girl, you can't be doing that. What the hell are you doing? I introduced you to these great people, and you knew they were a couple, and you're out here acting like just doing the most, doing extra things that you really shouldn't be doing. And then she said it in front of a few of their other friends. So, and then the other friends were like, Kante Flower, what are you talking about? Why? What do you mean? It's like, no, babes, he told Andronica's guy Uguti she's falling in love with him, that she loves him. And the friends were like, no, but it's just I love you, Mus. I'm like, wait. Flower was like, it's like, no, you can, it's just I love you. Flower was like, oh, okay, can I call your man up and say I love you to him? It's like, no, but they were just making stupid excuses. And then Flower was basically just like, you can't do that. Like, you really, like, dude, like, that's wrong. Like, that's super wrong. You cannot be doing things like that. She was just trying to check her, but babes off. I did cut her off. Like, I don't play those games. I don't do that. I don't do fake friendships. I don't have time to be fake. I don't have the energy to be fake. If I don't like you, let's not waste each other's times. If you know you're gonna act like two-faced, let's just end it, you understand? So I cut her off 1000%. She kept going back to Flower, asking her why I'm ignoring her. I literally would pass her and like I didn't even know her in the street, and I'm guessing she was touched because she kept asking Flower multiple times like, what's wrong with your friend? Like, and then Flower had to remind her of her stupid decisions that she still didn't think was stupid, like even after cutting her off. It was just a mess, guys. It just, everyone around us noticed that we were just not cool like that anymore. I don't play those games, so I legit cut her off. Fun fact, it was very tricky for me and Flower because Flower was her friend for long and I was Flower's friend for a long time as well, until we must reconnected and then we met each other through Flower and all that. So it was very hard for Flower to try and maintain relationship with me and a relationship with her, because now it was gonna make, it was like I couldn't be a friend. I can't be a friend and I know you chilling with someone who's probably saying negative things about me, and you come back to me and not tell me those things and most probably laugh about those things. So I made the decision for her to just push her towards her friend and not, you know, closer to me. And so I initially cut her off as well. She did notice sometimes. She's like, girl, like, what's up with you? Like, we haven't been talking. Like, what's up? Like, you're so distant. And I was just like, babes, the situation is very tricky and you did nothing wrong. I just decided I really don't want negativity. Like, I don't even want to be next door neighbor. Yeah, negativity. Like, I don't. So anywhere where there's negativity or bad vibes, bad energy, bad relationships, I really do try to stay far, not even a little, far away from it. So yeah, I stopped talking to Flower for a bit. We still talk, but we definitely not as close anymore, unfortunately. And yeah, she is still friends with babes, which is fine. Most, they were always friends. It's just that I didn't want a part of it. And yeah, you guys, that was the story. Actually, moral of the story, guys, make sure that whoever you consider a friend is someone you can truly fully trust, because these people you be calling them friends, when it comes to actions, they're really not, they're not it. Like, they don't have your back one whatsoever. They're friends for certain moments, and that just doesn't, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't fly with me. So take care of yourselves, Make sure you know who your close friends are, your real friends are. If you're young and you're in varsity, not everyone is your friend, best believe that. Take care of your heart, guard your heart, and be stingy with your love and who you call friends and your friendships. Be stingy, and yeah, take care of yourselves, you guys. That was the story about how I got betrayed by my friend. The story time about how my friend, someone I considered a friend, fell in love with my boyfriend at the time. I hope that you guys loved this little story time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please do comment down below your friend betrayal stories. Let's share, let's engage. Comment down below also what more videos you'd like to see from me. Turn your post notifications on, like this video, batong subscribe ang waiting, it's mahala ke mahala go subscribe ka go bolela ng gusto. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.